Hi, I'm Mike Richter, and I'm here to talk to you about why I decided to start investing in real estate. So, back in 2006, I read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and it taught me about how one of the goals in financial freedom is to have more income than your expenses from passive sources, sources that you don't have to work for day in and day out. And that was really appealing to me because I would love to go ahead and spend more time with my family and not have to work so hard. And in 2006, the last part of 2006, I had bought my first property for a home. I did not buy it intentionally as an investment. I was looking to sell it maybe about 4 years down the road. And I became an unwitting landlord when I was given orders to go from Baltimore to California because at the time I was in the Air Force. And so that property ended up being a rental property for me. But because I didn't buy it in the best of circumstances, it didn't serve really as a great investment other than to be a store of value over time. But starting in 2012, in the later part of there, I started looking at actually buying real estate as an investment. And over the last 4 years, I've purchased 8 houses, and it's been a wild ride for me and my family. Now, the really cool thing about it is not only do I get the benefit of having the passive income, and not only does my family benefit from having appreciating assets and money coming in whether I work or not, but on the other hand, it's a teaching opportunity for me to introduce to my children because I deal with so many different kinds of people. They get to learn about math, they get to learn about how to deal in business, what the business world is about. I get to introduce them to bankers, I get to introduce them to title companies, and it's really cool having my 5 and 6 year old go with me to different appointments so that they can learn all different kinds of things. Like when I'm buying a house and I'm doing due diligence, one of the things that I do is I go and get a home inspection. And one of my guys ends up doing the home inspection, and maybe my kids will be there asking a couple of questions about things that they see, and they get to learn so much about not only how houses work, but about the business in general. Another cool thing about real estate investing is that it can serve as a source of income if I were to pass away, right? As a husband and as the sole provider for my family, it's really important for me to be able to provide for my wife and for my children, even if I were to pass away. So, yes, I've got life insurance, but really the thing is, I've got real estate, and when the life insurance pays out, I've got a plan written out for my wife on how to go ahead and handle the affairs so that her and my children have a lifetime of income so that they don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, or my wife doesn't have to worry about going back to work because she stays at home and she educates the children at home. And that's a wonderful thing, and I'd love to be able to provide that for her because that's important to us as a family. So these are a couple of reasons why I invested in real estate. One, for passive income. The biggest thing is so that I can have my income exceed my expenses. And that's where we're at right now. We have the ability for me not to have to be at work working 60 to 80 hours a week. And it's a wonderful experience to have that freedom to do that. The next thing is it's an educational experience for my children, and they get an educational experience that so few other children had that experience in, so that when they grow up, when they're ready to leave the house, they have a skill set already built up. They'll know so much about the real estate world that they can determine whether they want to go in real estate or if they want to just use it as a side investment while they use their talents in some other way to serve. And thirdly, it's a way for me to provide even if something bad were to happen to me. And I can make sure that my wife and kids are taken care of. And those are the whys that I've got for why I decided to invest in real estate and why I'm so glad that after these years of working so hard and acquiring the properties that we're starting to see the benefits of it. So Maybe you want to get started on your real estate investing journey. And if so, I'm looking to put together more real estate investing videos as well as personal finance videos in the future. So if you'd like to see more, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I hope you have a fantastic day.